Tonight, a KTLA exclusive, a story that lives at the intersection of two hot-button issues, healthcare and medical marijuana. It's the story of an activist and a survivor who's staring down her own mortality.
Mary Beth McDade joins us now with this exclusive report. Mary Beth.
Yes, well, good evening, guys. Yes, we definitely have seen both of those issues a lot in the news lately. And let me tell you, it has truly been a difficult road for medical marijuana user Cheryl Shuman. Before she began her work to reform marijuana laws, Cheryl petitioned to the stars, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Tom Cruise, Madonna, and Julia Roberts. But now, as Cheryl battles cancer, she's afraid that a problem with her health coverage might mean a death sentence. It's our special report, Prayers in the Pot Wars.
I went home to Ohio to die.
Cheryl Shuman is living a nightmare.
I went to the doctors and immediately they did an ultrasound and they found tumors spread throughout my ovaries, my uterus, part of my bladder, part of my colon. They told me I wouldn't make it past my birthday. My birthday came. I'm still there. I'm in the hospital. I'm on an intravenous morphine pump and 27 other pharmaceuticals to stay alive.
Cheryl had been known here in Los Angeles as the optician to the stars, providing designer eyewear for Hollywood's A-list. But after Cheryl was diagnosed with her ovarian cancer, she fought a 3-year battle in her childhood home of Ohio, surviving 7 surgeries.
I thought to myself, you know, I haven't died yet. There's no expiration tag on my toe that says I have to die, and if I'm going to be alive, quite frankly, I wanted to come home to California.
Back in California, Cheryl found relief in her cancer battle by using medical marijuana. Beverly Hills chapter of NORML, advocating the reform of marijuana laws. And Cheryl took a high-profile role at this past weekend's HepCon convention in L.A. For Cheryl, medical marijuana has truly been a lifesaver.
My decision gave me a choice of being a zombie or being able to sit here with you, smiling, having a good conversation, being able to walk, being able to talk.
But only recently, Cheryl got some bad news. Her cancer, which had all but disappeared, appears to have resurfaced.
Unfortunately, on my last CAT scan and MRI, they found another massive tumors, an 11.8 centimeter massive tumors that cover my entire liver. They've grown through the fundus into the gallbladder and stomach, so they're inoperable.
To make matters worse, Cheryl says her doctor had concerns about her medical insurance coverage because of her marijuana use.
Then he asked the golden question, do you use cannabis? And I said, actually, yes, I'm a legal cannabis patient. He said, that's a problem because your insurance is not going to approve any further testing, and you're certainly not going to have any chance of being on a liver transplant list because cannabis is a Schedule I drug, just like heroin. And I looked at him, I'm like, you're kidding me. When I realized I'd just been issued a death sentence from my insurance company.
Cheryl says her hospital rejected her doctor's request for costly medical tests, citing an insurance coverage problem. She's had no luck yet contacting her insurer, Aetna. But Cheryl fears that as a medical marijuana user, she's been placed in the same category as other Schedule I drug users like heroin or cocaine addicts.
Until I can get my insurance company to even approve the tests that I need, I really don't know what's going on right now with my own body.
We contacted Aetna, Cheryl's insurer. Spokesperson Angelette Complin told us they do not deny benefits to medical marijuana patients. She said, quote, "We are mystified at the entire situation and don't know what caused Ms. Shuman to believe that we would not cover any tests for her based on the fact that she uses marijuana for medicinal purposes. We can't see any issues related to medical marijuana and coverage or payments for tests or transplants. But right now, the clock is ticking loudly for Cheryl. Without prohibitively expensive tests and possibly a liver transplant, her prognosis looks grim."
What do you fear could happen?
I used to be afraid of dying. And you know what? When they first diagnosed me as being terminal, it terrified me. You know, and then as time went on, I thought, you know what, God? I'm still here. So I feel like as long as I can keep it going, I believe that faith and hope and prayer and reaching out and educating people, I'm hoping it'll save my life. We're not suggesting that everyone go out and smoke marijuana. We're asking for equal rights for medical cannabis patients. Let us have our insurance. Let us be able to protect ourselves with our health. And it's my hope that as long as I can stay walking, talking, able to have enough energy to keep spreading this word, I want to save people's lives. And I hope it's mine first.
Well, after we reached out to Cheryl's insurance company, they contacted her to discuss her situation. We will, of course, continue to follow her story and bring you updates. In the meantime, Cheryl told me she's hoping to make use of her many celebrity contacts to stage a huge concert, kind of a weed stock, if you will, to educate the public about the new, more mainstream, friendly face of the medical marijuana movement. That's